All right, family, welcome back to another edition of Link Down News. We're going to get it started today. For today, December 10th, 2021. As you can see, market futures across the board are all up. Everything's running up and up, on and up and up. All right, but check out what's going on behind the scenes. You'll see what's really going on. All right. So now S&P, Dow, Future, Nasdaq, they're all up. All right, switch over here to the other currencies, another for markets. Okay, take a look at the FTSE 100 is down. The Nikkei 225 is down. All right, all is down. Everything is down. All right, then look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is taking a dive from its high of almost in the 6,000, close to 70,000s. You got CMC crypto is running down as well too. All right, take a look at that 10-year bond. The 10-year bond here is at 1.4870. The VIX is up. The GBP is getting to some currencies here. GBP to the US dollar is running down, and the US dollar to the Japanese yen is running up as well. All right, that was a quick look at some of the foreign markets, future markets from YahooFinance.com. All right, that was from YahooFinance.com. All right, take a look at the Kitco.com. We take a look at some of the spot prices for the precious metals, some of them. All right, New York spot price, but let's go down here to the world spot price. As you can see here, look at silver. Gold is down, silver's down, platinum is up, palladium is down, and rhodium is at 14,800. So across the just about almost all the precious metals, the main ones are all running down. All right, so then we take a look at that. That was from Kitco.com. All right, Kitco.com. All right, so we're gonna hit you. Let's get on to some actual real news here. It's already pop up. Let's get into the big news here from English. I'm gonna butcher this, so please forgive me. English.almayadeen.net. All right, English.almayadeen.net. All right. Russian and any abandoned U.S. dollar mutual settlement agreement. So if you don't think that the U.S. dollar is being abandoned, because remember, we don't get this news here in the stateside. We've been getting is a mold liquor virus. All right, a virus that can tell time. That's all they've been talking about. All right, and so we don't get this news, but the U.S. dollar is being abandoned left and right. This is news from this website. This is kind of an official signature going on that the Russian and India have abandoned the U.S. dollar in mutual settlement. All right. Russia and China, India agree to this U.S. dollar means of mutual settlements as Washington continues to impose sanctions on Moscow. So we keep doing idiotic stuff, and that swamp nest that you call that federal jurisdiction, non-U.S., non-United, non-republics soil, Washington D.C., and the rest of the world is going, okay, fine, we're out of here anyway. You do you. All right. So Alexander Mikevich, Director General of Russia's state arms exporter, wrote, I can't butcher, I'm sorry about that. Rules of borrow and export. If I butcher that, please forgive me. All right, if you got any Russians in the people from the Russian Federation, please let me know how to correctly pronounce that. All right, so I'm really sorry about that. And also Tuesday, Russia and India have abandoned the use of U.S. dollar mutual settlement with all payments made in rubles and rupees. So they basically said, telling you right there, bam, the heck with the dollar. We making our payments in rubles, and rubles are Russian money. Rupees is an Indian's currency. All right. So there you go, right there. They said basically to hell with the U.S. We're on our own. All right. You can go kick rocks. All right. So get that article here. Russia and India abandon U.S. dollar and mutual settlements. All right. And that's been a current trend around the world as well too. All right. For our next article, we're going to go to the epochtimes.com, the epochtimes.com, all right? All right, as you can see here, corporate insiders, get this camera for you right here, slide it over, sorry about that. Corporate insiders sold record level of stocks in 2021, so basically, a bunch of insider trading going on, a lot of big CEOs, if you see, we reported her resigning, there are more and more CEOs or chief executive officers, presidents of the companies, senior executives, they're all resigning, they're leaving left and right. Something's going on, but on the way out, they've been selling their stocks because they know something's going on. Where's the SEC in this? Where's the FCC in this? All these people that they're supposed to be watching this stuff go on. But like you say, there are rules for thee, and then there's rules for us, all right? They can do insider trading, but we can't do it, all right? So there you go. Look at this article at epochtimes.com. Corporate insiders sold record levels of stocks in 2021. All right, they're dumping it left and right because they know something's going down. All right, and they're trying to get it where they can get in. All right. So then for our next article here, this kind of takes us back to Kind of takes us back to overseas if it actually loads up. All right. Iceland cutting. Move the camera back over a little bit again. Sorry about that. All right. Iceland cuts power to new Bitcoin miners. All right. Something in the world of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, something's going on. All right. Because we're hearing, we gotta get more stories about this one because Iceland cuts power to new Bitcoin miners. Something's going on with a lot of Bitcoin miners servers that are going all around the world. They're having their power cut. We got an article showing that China has cut their power. Has cut power to their Bitcoin service miners. So something's really going on. We're going to look more and more into this situation here and then more and more into the story about what's actually going on. All right, but starting on Tuesday, a new request from power from Bitcoin mining operations will be accepted from the country's energy utility services. All right, National Iceland Electric Company. I don't want to butcher that. Somebody please help me out from Icelandians. All right. Has cut the amount of power it will provide for some industries, including aluminum smelting and Bitcoin miners. All right, so there you go. Something's going on in the crypto world. All right, we're getting miners that being they're using takes a lot of electricity, takes a lot of energy to actually mine Bitcoin. All right, their mining service take up a lot of juice. All right, so something's going on, but we did more into this one. All right, so please give us a heads up. All right, all righty. And for our final story for today, we go over to Australia. All right, Perth Mint's number November gold sales nearly doubled. All right, if you want to know what's going on and you want to see what's happening, sometimes you got to go overseas and look at what's going on over there. Because, like I said, we don't get it here in the stateside. They're not telling us about the record amount of gold sales that have been jumping around the world, not just gold but other precious metals as well too. They're more concerned about keeping us attached and afraid over the Molecular virus and the virus that can tell time. All right, but pay attention to the economists and the news, financial news around the world, and then you will see what's going on. We got record precious metal sales throughout the entire world. They're having issues. The dealers can't get enough fast enough for the bullion banks. Excuse me, something like that. They can't get enough from the bullion banks. The bullion banks are struggling to get it to the refiners. Refiners can't get it out from the actual mines. All right, so it's a backup going on left and right. You got governments buying gold left and right. You got people buying gold left, people buying precious metals. Governments are buying precious metals. It's all a big quagmire. Everything around the world is out of whack, and yet the mystery of it is why is the price of precious metals being skyrocketed right now? Because the supply and demand situation is just way out of whack. It is that equilibrium has gone way out of balance. All right. So that article right here, the Perth Mint sales gold products in November jumped about 94%, 94% from previous months, from an 8-month peak. The refiner said on Monday. All right. So there you go right there. All right, gold setting gold coins and minor bars soared 115,872 ounces last month. All right, so that was just a nose dive into the article here. All right, but that's a big microcosm about what's going on. Pay attention about what's going on. You got, like I said, governments are buying metals, people are buying precious metals, and you don't hear about this going on. You don't hear about the supply and demand crunch that is way out of whack about what's going on. All you hear about is this so-called molecular virus, all right, that's going around right now, and they're never-ending Roman numeral variants that are going around. All right. So with that being said, I want to thank you for joining us in another edition of Melody Government News. Be safe, be sound, but everything starts local. All right. Get it together with your neighbors, get together with communities, reach out to other communities. All right. Remember, you're your own best banker, your own best savings and loans, your own best credit union, you're your own best financier. Once again, thank you for joining us in another edition of Melody Government News. Be safe, be sound. Let's get started.